Aquarius, this is your weekly tarot card reading and astrology summary from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Welcome. My name is Michelle. For those of you who have just clicked on my videos, thank you so much for giving my videos a chance. For those of you who are returning, God bless you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and helping us grow. Remember that you guys are invited to my first ever meet and greet live event on May 13th in Austin, Texas, where we can actually meet in person and share a beautiful healing sound bath celebration to celebrate the milestone accomplishment of 100,000 subscribers that we reached last year. So all of that information to click and buy tickets is down below in the comment section. I've pinned it to the top of the comment section. You can find that along in the same comment that you find the extended link. I always create an extended reading to every single one of these videos so we get a deeper insights and specifics. So let's go deep with me. I'll see you over there. The links will be attached at the end of this video, so you can you could hit right on it and go right to it. They're also in the description box below, and like I said, pinned to the top of the comment section. This is for Aquarius sun, moon, and rising sign. So guys, it is an energy reading. I'm not going to say any dates. Yes, the astrology is happening at certain dates, but it's going to reach you when you're ready to receive the energy, when it's supposed to. It's all in divine timing. So however it resonates, wherever it resonates with you, you might want to check out your moon sign reading and your rising sign video, because a lot of times they resonate more. I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation, where I go live Monday through Friday to do a live chat and interactive tarot card reading. So I hope you guys can join me over there and subscribe. So just find me at Astrology Motivation. You can find that here. If you love this video, be sure to show that love by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel so you know when I upload your favorite content. Okay, we have two cards on the table. I feel like in so many ways you're having a hard time seeing your I was going to say you're having a hard time seeing your blessings, but I don't think that's it. There's some sort of let me get into the astrology, and I'll explain the energy of the astrology, then we can figure out the cards. In the sign of Aquarius, you have Mercury and Saturn, and Mercury is moving fast. It usually does. It's the fastest moving planet aside from the moon. Mercury is going to become conjunct to Saturn on Sunday, and this is happening in the house of Aquarius. This will especially impact, this conjunction between Mercury and Saturn toward the end of the week is going to impact Aquarius 3s. So those of you who are born with a natal sun between 20 and 30 degrees Aquarius. This is those of you who are born toward the end of Aquarius season. Mercury conjunct Saturn is really your mind taking authority over you, and you having authority over your mind, and you being able to think straight and think practically. It could also mean that you are really fixated on rules and laws and things like that, so there could be a stubbornness element to it as well. But there is a lot of cleverness here for you guys, and I think that you will have authority of thought. You will be able to trust your brain coming into this week. I think this will impact all of you, but especially those of you who are born toward the end of Aquarius season. Now, before Mercury conjunct Saturn in the beginning of this week, so say Wednesday through Saturday, Mercury is going to be conjunct natal moons that are in Aquarius too. So people who are born between 13 and say 19 degrees Aquarius, Mercury is going to conjunct your natal sun, and that is going to bring a lot of cleverness, a lot of playfulness, a chattiness, communicative. You'll be very, very great at communication here. You'll just be able to talk and think of things really quickly and in a really precise way. You'll be very clever and very witty. So use that to your advantage. Now, while this is happening, Uranus is going to be square to Mercury in the beginning of the week. So that's for those of you, especially Aquarius 2s, where Mercury is conjuncting your natal sun before it reaches Saturn, right? Mercury square to Uranus begs a change. It's almost like a light bulb goes on and you see, oh my God, I know now what I need to do differently. And you can't wait to make that change. So there could be some sort of impulsivity that happens when you have the information that you need, or you finally figured something out and know what to say and finally get a chance to say it. So there's a sense of say what you need to say and definitely use your brain this week. Saturn is going to be conjunct to Mercury, but simultaneously it's going to be semi-square to Chiron. What does that mean? That there are problems or issues or things you're thinking through to try to understand different kinds of situations that caused you pain or suffering in the past. This is going to be especially true for those of you who have a natal sun at the end of Aquarius season, because that is where Saturn is, and Saturn is already conjunct your natal sun. So you'll have to confront it, and I think you'll want to confront it. And I think that that's really what I want to stress here. You'll want to confront it. Uranus is also your ruling dignitary, and for the end of this week, like after Sunday, it's largely unaspected, but before then, that square to Mercury is going to make you want to change, or something that makes you change your mind, information that comes in, figuring something out, a game changer. And it could be very well you that is the game changer for somebody, because you could be the one delivering the information. So let's get into the cards. This is interesting because we have a fire sign. This is a masculine Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody who is extremely creative and who has a very easy time being courageous and believing in what their heart tells them to do, but then there's abandonment. So a feeling of maybe literally you feel like a fire sign has abandoned you or left you, or you have realized that you have to get away from this fire sign. Either way, there is a sense of feeling left behind. You could also feel left behind creatively, Aquarius. There's a sense of feeling like nobody's listening to your creativity, or that you're kind of, this is more personal. It could be that you're feeling like you've separated from what you started out as, that the creative energy and the creative drive and what you really wanted to do has now gotten too materialized or too commercialized, and that is not what you want. I think that will you will hate that. You will absolutely hate that. And there's a sense of feeling like you lost a sincere creative energy about yourself, or that's been severed, or somehow people don't want to listen to it and aren't trusting or willing to listen to that creative side of you. You could find yourself missing something or longing for more creative freedom or creative control. However that is, leave your comments below. I absolutely love to know. So what is Aquarius supposed to do? We have the Star card here. You're supposed to be yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody else is telling you. In fact, you may have to cut ties if somebody's trying to stifle you too much, even if it is a risk that you're going to have to take. I think you're willing to take it because the name of the game here is integrity. And that's what you're after. We have the Fool card. Oh yeah, you're going to make a decision. It's like realizing that something has separated from you, like you've lost something that you really valued, is going to make you jump in a direction, make a decision spontaneously. It's going to make you realize that this is the right choice and I have to go in this other direction. It's a leap of faith. This is also a really good time to take a leap of faith. But since we have the King of Swords here, excuse me, I'm sorry. Since we have the King of Swords here, this is an energy of you. This is your energy. This could be a lawmaker or a decision maker, but I think it's you making an executive decision to follow what you first aspired to be, to follow what is more integral to everything that you are. And you're going to decide to take a leap of faith away from the things that were severing you or getting in the way of getting in the way of that. There, this could be, even if it means it costs you money. I don't see any, even if it means it costs you money. Yes. I don't see this as you seeing it as a bad thing. And I don't think it is. I think it's a good decision because because it's right for you. I mean, Star card and the Fool card are beautiful energies of it's time to take a leap. It's time to take a leap of faith. It's time to start. I don't know who needs to hear it, but whoever does, be certain that this is your sign. You absolutely need to believe in your dreams, especially if you've been feeling like you have gotten so far away from them. You could also be dealing with a fire sign in your life who they're coming out as a positive person. They may feel like they've gotten too far away from their creative spirit and their creative energy, and they're feeling left behind by you traveling and exploring and going after all of those things, like making your dreams come true. So they may feel either left behind by you or left behind by your momentum because they're not chasing their dreams too. So there could be some sort of, not conflict there, but it's almost like, don't be surprised if they make a sudden decision all of a sudden, because it is because of reacting to what's going on with you and what it's stirring up inside of them. Let's get a moon card. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, you and your loved ones are safe. Emotions are running high. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Aquarius. So emotions are running high, super moon. This is super emotional for somebody. I don't know why. Like I said, either they felt left behind, they feel left behind. That's true. Maybe it's you that feels left behind, but somebody is feeling left behind because in some ways you've skyrocketed and they've stalled, or they feel like they've lost a part of themselves. And this is why they're so moody, and this is why they're so emotional. It's not that they're moody. They have a lot of feelings going on here, and ultimately, you know, it's hard for them to articulate. I think this is the first week that they'll be able to, if it's you, this is the first week you'll be able to clearly articulate how you feel. Mercury is going to help you out a lot in that context. Finally being able to talk about it or say something about it, or this person that you're dealing with, is they're finally going to be able to say something about it to you. That you're going to hear it. You're going to hear it maybe for the first time. And even if it surprises you, I think compassion is the way to go, just because supporting somebody will actually work a whole heck of a lot better. We have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So we just experienced a new moon in Pisces. New moon in Cancer is not until Cancerian season. I don't think this is a timestamp, is what I'm saying. I think this is, don't worry about it, even if this upset has to do with your family or some family matters. It's okay. Things will still work out. This is just somebody having to have a lot of like having to have an explosion to get back to where they want to be, to catch up in a way. That's kind of what this is. So if it's you, you're not going to derail. You're really just going to take the detour that you need to find yourself again. And this is a really good week to do it. Okay, so a little bit more information. What do we mean you and your loved ones are safe? The High Priestess, so something intuitively happened. It's almost like you knew this was coming since the new moon. The new moon happened in Pisces just on Sunday. So what happened then? Because I think something happened that kind of clued you in to the fact that this explosion was going to happen, and the cards would agree that you are absolutely correct. So intuitively you already knew this. This is a good time also to start fresh, to start a new thing. We have the World card here as well. These are both major arcana. So it's telling me that something is in sync right now to start something fresh. I don't know if this is like this creative energy, like getting back to your creative self, whatever it is a sense of start it now, because this is the perfect energy and the perfect mindset, and things will be clear and you'll get things done. And with that Mercury, especially for those of you at the end of Aquarius season, with Mercury conjuncting Saturn on top of your natal sun, you will have the steadfastness in your mind. You will have the fortitude to keep this thought process going. Even after Mercury passes, you will take take this to the end. You will follow it through. So you're going to have follow through here. It's definitely a time. Take a leap of faith. Do that something new. The world is changing. There's something in your life that is being birthed that is new because you're ending an old cycle. It's just divine timing. Divine timing. You and your loved ones are safe. So your family is safe. This is strength because of your strength. And I think maybe even your family is helping to give you strength. Like, it's like finding your strength to believe and have faith that your loved ones are going to be okay. Are you guys traveling? What do you mean you and your loved ones are safe? Oh, 9 of Swords. So there's a message here for somebody who was worried. If somebody that they loved is sick or they were disappointed about... so we have 5 of Cups and 9 of Swords. So this may be, I don't know. And then we have the Hierophant. It could be your spouse or a Taurus in your life. Maybe you were worried about them, or they were concerned and they were worried and they had a lot of fears and disappointments from the past that are surfacing. And it's if you've noticed them, or I don't know if this is you or them, it could be either, take it where it resonates. But there is a sense of, especially if you have a spouse, being disappointed, and they're disappointed and they've been feeling this for a while. That is definitely the who. Or if you have a Taurus in your life, or an industry professional, you may even be worried about the industry. Am I throwing away money? Am I throwing away finances? Somebody is really concerned that is going to happen. But there's such disappointment here that I don't think it's something you can ignore anymore. And you shouldn't ignore it. Nope, absolutely not. What lies in the future for Aquarius? What lies in the future? Where is the Hermit? So a lot of alone time. I don't know what that means to you guys, but it's definitely going in your own direction and focusing on work. Or it may not be that you're breaking up with somebody, but instead you are having to spend time without them a lot. And we got that hint, right? Back in the, sorry, my neck is killing me. Back with the 8 of Swords, somebody is feeling a great deal of left behind. It could even be you. You're just feeling lonely. Okay? Okay, so that's what's coming out for your future. A little bit more for the future. The Hermit is work. But it's also healing. No. Oh, you're going to have to make a decision because there's a 2 of Swords here. No. It's almost like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place and you don't know what decision to make. Why? What's the worst? No, don't answer that. What decision should they make? Because of your commitments. Because of even your happiness. Because of the commitments and the relationships that you've built and wanting to keep promises. You're proud of the family that you've created. So be proud of them. But I guess there's just a sense of not knowing where that all fits in. Unless you're talking about an actual house that you're building. Oh boy. Because the Magician is like, this is going really, really well. Like something here, this is like, it's going too well for you to not keep going with it. But at the same time, you feel like you're being pulled too far away from something else that is important to you. Okay. What do you want, what do you want Aquarius to do? No, hold on. You may be at this point realizing how to make something work. That's what it is. It's like because you didn't give up, you are figuring out how to make something work because you didn't want to give up. Like everybody said you couldn't do it, but you are. This is also maybe a need to defend yourself or defend what is important to you and remind people just who the hell is the one running the show here, because they're not. King of Swords is here. like stand up for what you know is right, doing the right thing, is not going to make you lose something. If you've been afraid of that, it's not. Let's go to the extended to see how this plays out in every area of your life. I love you, and I'll see you guys there. The links are below and above here. Oh, I'll attach it also the links to the tickets for the live event as well, Aquarius, above here, so you can just click right on them and get right to them. I'll see you in the extended.